And welcome back to another video. I always say that the videos are exciting, but this one, if you can't tell by the title already, is super duper exciting because I'm finally sharing with you guys, my YouTube community, exciting grand news, and that is that I am pregnant. And not just like, oh, we just found out we're pregnant. Like, honey, we are bumping. We are officially 25 weeks, which is just like insane. 26 weeks coming up, and there's just so much to share. I want to let you guys know the entire journey, what the first and second trimester has looked like, how do I try and keep a positive mindset, what were the struggles, but also what were the shockers of pregnancy. Insert little clips here and there of my journey throughout, how we told our family, all of that good stuff. So if you would like to see what's been going on, what I've been cooking, baking, literally inside my womb for the last few months, well then you know what to do. Just keep on watching. Okay, but like, first of all, the fact that I'm just saying this and talking about it is just, oh my goodness. So let's just backtrack. For those of you who don't know, I'm married. My husband and I will be making 5 years together, married in October. So we've always mentioned that we kind of want to hold off kids till at least that like 4 or 5 year mark. So we knew that entering this year, we would be open to trying to get pregnant. So for the beginning of the year, we kind of already knew and were in the mindset of potentially becoming pregnant. So it wasn't a surprise in that sense, but let me tell you, the moment that you see that positive test, no matter how long or if you were trying, it hits you and you're just like, wait, but like this is for real now. Like I'm really gonna be pregnant. So we ended up conceiving in March and I found out in April, and it's such a funny story for me. I was not expecting it that month for some reason. I was wholeheartedly waiting for it to come the month prior. My period was late. I'm like, babe, that's it. Like, we're getting pregnant. This is it. And then no, that's just what it was. My period came 5 days late. So I was just like, okay, I guess this will take a little longer than we thought, or whatever the case may be. So the following month, my period was 2 days late, and I'm just like, great, I have a girls trip. My sister-in-law was having her bachelorette. We were leaving towards the end of the week, and I'm just, in my mind, I'm not thinking like, hello girl, a pregnancy could be probably why your period is not here. No, I'm just like, you know, Flo is messing around with me again. She's coming late like she did last month. I'm gonna have to be wearing like a tampon or a pad on the cruise. Like, that's where my mind was. But the day came for us to leave, and I still didn't have my period. So I just decided, you know what? Let me take a pregnancy test just in case, so that I know, like, if I want to do any excursions or anything like that, I just know, like, okay, I'm not pregnant. So we're in a hurry. We have like 10 minutes to have to leave the house. I decided to take this test, and lo and behold, it came out positive. And I'm just like, what? So I took another test and that one came out positive too. So I'm like screaming and I'm calling my husband and I'm like, come here right now. And he's like coming thinking that like something happened. And well, I mean, something did happen, but you know what I mean? And I give him the test and I'm like, what does that say? And he's like, I think that says that we're pregnant. And I'm just like, no, hold on. Let me take another one. So I ended up taking like 5. I don't know why. Like, we tend to take so many, but I think it's just the shock of it. You're just like, I need to make sure this is real, because this is like life-changing. So we both see all the tests and my hand is literally like this, shaking, because I'm just like, we've been talking about it and like planning for when we wanted it to be, but the fact that it actually happened and I'm seeing that positive test in my hand, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is for real. And then on top of that, we're running out of the house. I was gonna be away from him for a week. So it was just such a day. I was just like, the entire road trip, the entire cruise, just kind of just like in my head, like, I'm gonna be a mom. Like, there's gonna be a child inside of me. This is insane. So it was just such a whirlwind. So I ended up being in my 5th week, the week of the cruise. So I'm trying my best also to like not tell anybody anything, because obviously the first trimester, they always advise that you keep it to yourself and don't really say anything, just in case anything can happen, miscarriages or things like that. So I'm with the girls, and let me tell you, week 5 hit me with the fatigue, okay? I'm always usually tired, like even before pregnancy, but the first trimester, I was just sleeping the entire time. So on this cruise, you know, all the girls are just trying to have the time of their lives, they're trying to stay up, and homegirl over here, it is like 6 p.m. and I'm just like, I need a nap. So I'm trying so hard to like not give any clues of absolutely anything. And it was just such a funny time. And I actually have a video that I recorded while on the cruise because all I could think about was the fact that I was pregnant, but I couldn't or didn't want to like give any sign, talk about it or anything like that. So it was so funny for me to just challenge myself in that way and literally like try and find energy. I don't even know where to be able to do things. So that was how we found out we were pregnant. I didn't even get the chance to like surprise my husband and, oh, let me put a camera here, there. Listen, honey, I was in shock. I was not expecting that. And I needed him to confirm what I was seeing. So we did record just like capturing both of our expressions and then me just capturing my initial reaction. And I think it's just a shock. An answered prayer, honestly, an answered prayer. I am obviously in shock. I feel like you don't really feel it until it probably starts happening, but I'm gonna be a mom. But also so early on, you're not feeling anything. You're not like feeling the baby or anything like that. So it feels real, but it doesn't really feel real. And you don't really get to go see the ultrasound till you're at least like 8 to 10 weeks. So that waiting period is also always tricky because you feel sick, but you don't really feel anything else. So moving on over, we just found out that we're pregnant. Week 6 to week 9, I would say, was just literally me knocked out. I would wake up, go to work. I work here at home, thank the good Lord. I would work, and once I was done, I literally would sleep through the entire night. Thank goodness I did not get any morning sickness. I did get nauseous from time to time, but it wasn't like continuous as I've heard that other women experience it. But the nausea, I would say definitely in the first trimester was more intense. Second trimester, that has been like out the window, hallelujah. But honestly, all I can remember and all I can recap from that first trimester was just being so tired and keeping it from everyone. I took it as a personal challenge to hide it from my family, from our friends, everything. Now, throughout this whole time, my younger sister, who's also here on YouTube, Chelly's Curls, she was pregnant also. So I'm so excited because our babies are gonna be like 4 months apart, and like we're Irish twins, we're 11 months apart. Our babies are gonna be 4 months apart. It's just so perfect. But everyone in my family is just like, we're all focusing on Chelly being pregnant, and like it's such a beautiful moment, like it's her first and all of that good stuff. And in my mind, I am just like dying with laughter because I'm just like, oh, just wait till my parents find out they're gonna get 2 grandkids this year, and Chelly's gonna find out that we're gonna be pregnant at the same time. Like it was just so much fun. But at the same time, I was the only person that knew, well, and my husband. So it was just really funny, like keeping it from everyone. And my mom also swore that she would be able to tell right away when we would get pregnant. So I love challenges, and I was just like, I want to see how long I can go being pregnant without her noticing. And I always say, I remember one day she came over to visit and I barely threw up. I think the entire time that I've been pregnant, I've thrown up maybe 4 times. And it was always when I ate steak. And that was usually towards the end of the first trimester, beginning of the second. So I didn't throw up a lot, thank the good Lord again. So I can definitely say in that area we were well. But that one day my mom came, she's talking to me at the door, and I'm getting so nauseous to the point where I'm like, I feel like I have to throw up. So I'm just like, Mom, I'm gonna go get something. Do you want some water? I'm gonna just grab something and then I'll come back out. And I go into the bathroom and I'm and then I come back and just continue to, you know, casually carry on the conversation with her because I was on a mission. I wanted to surprise them. I wanted them to like not see this coming. I just wanted to show them the stomach and just be like, got you guys, I've been pregnant all this time, baby is coming soon. So that was so fun, and it was really also just so nice to have that intimate secret with my husband. Like, we would just giggle and laugh to each other when people would ask us, like, when are you guys gonna get pregnant? Because that's a very popular question for us. When are you guys gonna have a baby? When is this? When is this? And we were pregnant already for Mother's Day this year and for Father's Day. So we're kind of just looking at each other like, just wait. So it was just so fun to just kind of like keep that to ourselves and just like talk about it, and also kind of just like ride that wave of feeling low and tired and weird and different, like by myself. I tend to like to just go through those things by myself and then talk about it after. Now, we've reached the end of the first trimester, which is about week 13, I believe. So we were beginning to brainstorm what we wanted to tell our families, and we decided that we would tell my parents on Father's Day and then his family the following week, because my husband and his mom share the same birthday. So we thought that would be an amazing place to be able to just surprise them with it. Now, by Father's Day, I was about 15 weeks, and for the following week, I was 16 weeks. And the reactions were just priceless. Like, my mom swore she knew it, but she didn't. She had no idea. And my dad was just in shock. He's just like, what? And I think in their mind, they're like processing like, oh my goodness, like we're having 2 grandchildren. And how did this girl hold this in for so long? And I'm just like, surprise, we're pregnant. And it's not just like a pregnancy test, but here's my stomach. And it was just so sweet and so nice. And they were the first ones to know. So I was just so happy to finally be in this stage of like sharing it with people. And then we told my husband's family, and there were tears, there was laughter, there was joy. So honestly, I would say the beginning of the second trimester, where it's just sharing the news, was so wholesome and beautiful, but at the same time a little scary because it was making it more real for me. So by now, I'm still not feeling anything. We are getting a little bigger, like the stomach and the bump is getting just a little bit bigger. And so now that people know, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is not a secret that like my husband and I just know. Like, now it's out, like this is legit, this is official, and it just kind of made it that much more real. So once we told people, we also wanted to then find out the gender. So we didn't know the gender just yet, although we had the results from the baby from week 8, which I didn't even know we had. But we ended up finding out the gender, my husband and I, on July 4th, and I was 17 weeks by then. And the entire time I was positive and sure that I was having a boy. Like, whenever I pictured myself being a mom, a first-time mom, it was with a boy. I never pictured a girl. It was just always boy, boy, boy. So I always said, if it's a girl, this is gonna be a plot twist. Of course she's gonna be loved, and I love it, but I was just set on being a boy. And so once we got our reaction, I'll also post that one in there. We opened it, just him and I here at home. In here in the envelope, we have the results that would tell us if we're having a boy or a girl.
Or a girl.
Or a girl.
Ready?
Okay? Yes. We're gonna look at it at the same time. I feel like it's a boy. What's yours? What do you think? What's your instinct?
I think it's a boy too.
Okay,
I hope
so
it's a boy.
we both think. Oh, now you say you hope it's a boy. Okay, so we both think it's a boy. So let's see.
Okay.
Also, we're 17 weeks now.
99%.
And this was done at 8 weeks. And we're at 17 weeks now. Let's see. It's a boy! We're having a boy! It's a
Consistent
boy!
with male.
I was right. We're having a boy. You're having a little you. I want to remember what it says.
That's
Consistent with a male. We're having a little boy.
You're gonna be a boy mom.
LB, we could finally start calling him a him instead
You're
of
gonna be
a...
a boy mom.
I knew it. I felt it. I knew it. We opened up the test results in the envelope and we saw that we are carrying indeed a little boy. So I'm so excited. Like, this whole journey, I've just been like, well, let me not lie. Let me not say this whole journey, but the majority of the journey, especially now, it's just been, I can't stop smiling. Like, I'm just so excited and I can't wait to meet him. And so once we found out the gender, we wanted to do a very intimate like gender reveal with just our immediate families. So we had them on over. We're kind of just like, you know, throw in, twist in here. Everyone kind of suspected that it would be a boy. So honestly, it was more so of just like a confirmation party. But we decorated the house and we had the grandparents pop the balloons so that they can see if they were having a granddaughter or a grandson. Hello, little baby. I'm your mom and I think that you are a boy.
I'm your dad, and I think you're a boy as well.
Hi, baby. I'm your grandma, and I think you're a boy. Hi, baby. I'm your grandma, Milagros, and I think you're gonna be a boy.
Hi, I am Papa, and I know 100% you're gonna be a boy, boy, boy.
Hey, Junior, this is Papa. I think you're gonna be a big boy.
Hi, baby. It's Titi Cheska. I think you're a boy, and I know you're a boy. Love you.
Hi, LB. I'm your Titi Nessa, and I think you're going to be a boy.
Hello, I'm your Uncle Mike, and I am the only one who thinks you're a girl because I know you're going to be a unique person.
Hi, little baby. I am your Titi Chelly, and I think you're a boy.
Hi, LB. This is your Titi Tiffany, and I think you are a boy.
Hi, baby. I'm your big cousin, JJ. I think you're a boy. And if you're a boy, that's going to be the best birthday present ever. Hi, I'm Joy. I'm your cousin. And I think you're going to be a boy.
Ooh. 2, 1.
And so we have that reaction, and I just definitely wanted to make sure to capture all the reactions and everything so that baby boy can see it when he comes out. So we passed that. Now we are at 25 weeks, second trimester. And let me tell you, I feel so good in this trimester. They always say at the second trimester, you kind of start feeling like yourself again, you get energy, all of that good stuff. And I'm just so happy and thrilled with this journey. Definitely wanted to share some shockers that I've been experiencing. I would say the biggest shock, honestly, is that this journey could be a lot more positive than it is made out to be. Now, of course, everyone's journey is different, but I know for a fact that before I got pregnant, I was terrified of getting pregnant because of all the horror stories that I would hear of, you know, women's struggles throughout pregnancy every single day, you know, throwing up or having to not be able to eat anything. I feel like I haven't experienced a lot of things. Like I haven't had any weird cravings. I haven't had any like smell or taste aversions. I haven't really had any of those things that I thought I would have. And I'm like, oh my God, that's gonna make me so sad. So I'm really excited, honestly. And I just also want to share and put out there that although yes, pregnancy is very taxing on your body and tiring on your body, I would say that is for sure what I've experienced the most. It is also just such a precious, temporary, but beautiful, like, time in life. And honestly, that's one of the biggest things that I would say have just helped me view this in a positive mindset. I did not think like this before I got pregnant. I was literally scared to death of birth. I was scared to death of what pregnancy would do to me, what it would change, like just so much that I viewed it in a negative sense. But the moment that I got pregnant, I definitely prayed over myself and I asked the Lord to give me peace, to give me tranquility, and to allow me to enjoy this process. And there's a quote that my friend Penelope, thank you boo, she wrote in a note that she gave to me and I love it so much. Let me find it. It says, if I had my life to live over, instead of wishing away 9 months of pregnancy, I'd cherish every moment and realize the wonderment growing inside of me was the only chance in life to assist God in a miracle. And when I read that quote, it literally just like shifted my mindset on this all, because I was just like, wow, this literally is the miracle of life. And we as women are given the opportunity to be able to carry this child, grow this child, and deliver this child. So that just like gave me empowerment, encouragement. And I was just like, I try to always keep that in the top of my mind when I am going through those tough times, because like I said, definitely it is not an easy journey. It is a draining journey, but overall it's like, it's temporary is what I tell myself. It's 9-10 months if you think about it. Before you know it, it's over, baby is here, and then before you know it, he's grown, and then before you know it, he's an adult. So I'm really just trying to cherish each moment in this pregnancy, but also just like in life in general, and just enjoy and see things through a positive lens. So I would highly recommend all the expecting mamas who are out there, or even if you're not, just someone who's kind of just going through life and you tend to always look at the negative side of things, because that was me. Try and find the positive to whatever situation it is that you are in. And if you can't, pray. That's literally what I do, and I ask God, Lord, please help me to have a positive mindset. Give me peace, give me tranquility, and remove all fear. And I can say he truly heard my prayer, because I mean, obviously birth still seems like a very scary thing, and I can imagine it is like the greatest, biggest thing you can ever do. But so far I'm feeling confident in this journey, and I know that my body knows and was designed to do this, so I'm just trusting that process. Jumping back into shockers, one of the things that I experienced that I was just like, whoa, is the vivid dreams. Like, we are talking producer Hollywood movies. I tell my husband, for the next pregnancy, I am whipping out a journal and I am writing down all of the dreams that I had, because these could be like best-selling movies in the future. But that caught me off guard, because we're talking like super vivid, whether they're super romantic or super dramatic or super like thriller, like it's just insane. So definitely that caught me off guard. I'm definitely always hungry, like a lot more hungry than I typically am, and I typically eat a lot, but I'm always wanting to eat. I'm also trying to eat a lot healthier, making sure that baby boy is getting his nutrition, making sure that we're not eating excess sugar, because that goes directly to him, and also for me, it's not good. So just trying to make sure to stay active also as well. So even though I'm tired, I try and go for my daily walk, and usually when my husband is here, I'll tell him to come with me, because I always enjoy doing that walk with him. Or when my parents come over, I always love to just get the body moving. So that is the overall recap. I must say, like, this week specifically, I've been feeling him move, and it is just wild. Like, I don't think there's any other word to describe this feeling. Like, someone can talk to you about it. You can hear millions of women kind of give their own account of what it feels like, but when you experience it, it is just, it is wild. That's literally what I say. I think now it's even more real. Like, there's literally something, someone, a child, something moving inside of me. And that always just like, I still think it's cute. Everyone is just like, just wait till he gets bigger and he's kicking on your rib, and I know it'll get there. But once again, like I said, I'm just thankful that he's moving and that I get to feel him. I think that's just so sweet and so precious. But he is a kicker, like, all the time. He'll kick me when I'm hungry. He'll kick me when I'm full. And I'm just like, homeboy, you need to give me a break because you're not out yet to be keeping me up like this. But I think it's so sweet. I'm always just like trying to grab my husband's hand, because now like others can feel the baby, not just me. So I'll grab his hand and I'm like, did you feel that? Did you feel that? Like, I'm not going crazy. He's kicking, and now he can feel it. But it's so funny because whenever somebody else's hand comes, there's literally a meme of a raccoon that when it's spotted, it just freezes. And that's literally what I picture baby boy doing every time somebody tries to touch my stomach, because he'll kick once and then stop. And I'm like, I know you're not gonna act like you were not just kicking me the entire time. And then as soon as the hand goes off, he starts kicking again. So it's just so funny. It's like, this is so wild. Like, I'm interacting with my child and my child is not even here. But that's that. I hope this video wasn't too long, but I definitely wanted to just like update you guys. I have a ton of video ideas of things that I want to be able to share. Definitely want to continue my beauty and fashion content, but this is also a major change and update in my life. So definitely want to bring a ton of like mom and pregnancy and baby content here for those of you who are in that community or stage. I cannot wait to bond over that. Thank you guys so much for being here. First of all, I have the little shoes here and I can't. Like, I need to show you guys because I've been doing shopping. That's one thing. Once the gender came out, his aunties, he has 4 aunties, so 2 on each side of our families. This kid is spoiled already. And I am his mom, so you already know that his closet everybody's like, don't buy so much clothes, he's gonna grow out of it. And I'm just like, I want him to have his clothes. If anything, we'll save it or donate it. But I just can't get over like the tininess of things. Like, look at these little chanclas for next summer. I cannot deal. But I'm just so thankful, so grateful to God for this opportunity to be able to just carry and grow a baby. And I'm so excited to bring you guys along this journey. And by Christmas, we should have our little nuggets. So I can't wait for that. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys once again for being here. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.